Hey everybody, it's Sean here for VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Ratatouille, grabbing more charms today, doing City Markets, charms 70 through 96. Alright, first one you want to grab, you want to head over to the left right here, and you want to start this mission. You should have enough charms by now. It's going to be called Dolly Danger or something. It basically has you riding around this hand truck right here with a trampoline on it, and there are some collectibles that you have to get on the way. Once again, this is a main story mission, so if you miss these collectibles, you have to start the whole game over again, which is super duper annoying, but you know, it's part of the game, so you have to put up with it. Anyways, you're gonna get to these lampposts right here with these playing cards that you have to go up on to turn off the switches. So make sure you grab any charms that are on the way, because these platforms only appear during this mission. I also grabbed some easy to find stuff on the way, like the ones on this styrofoam box right here. There's gonna be one right here, make sure you grab it. Watch out for the lobster, those guys will mess you up with their rubber band launchers. Anyways, there's going to be a couple of more charms on the second pole. There's one in the midair, which is very easy to miss, and one on the top platform. Make sure you grab those. Count should be at 75 right now, 3/4 of the way there. And then the hand truck's going to take you for another ride, and there's going to be some more lobsters here. Careful not to get killed by them, because they will mess you up and send you back to the beginning. Cool thing is you do get to keep your collectibles though, so if you had to go all suicidal to get a collectible, you can do that without messing up too badly. There's going to be one underneath the conveyor belt, and then there's going to be this one at the last pole. So hit the playing card and jump up, and then get this second one, and the third one's going to be at the tippy top, so make sure you grab all of those. By the time you finish this mission, you should be at 79. Once you take it down the last platform, you should also get an achievement. It's a main storyline achievement, so if you're doing the story, you shouldn't miss it. Alright, back to the start, so we're going to jump straight down, climb the table leg, and then start the control switch conundrum mission. This one has you running across here. You want to roll the ball into this thing when the butcher's not looking, and that should lower the meat hook, giving us access to this part of the platform. So ride this thing up, and then you want to jump onto this platform, and then you want to go straight across these two meat hooks, and there we go. And your goal is to get to the other side of the cheese table in order to hit this switch to turn on the fan, which will get the ceiling fans moving. But we already grabbed those collectibles in an earlier part just to make it a little bit easier, because it's easier to grab it while the fans are still. But anyways, once you get to the other side, you finally have access to an umbrella, and you can grab those collectibles that we couldn't get earlier. So grab the umbrella and try to float on top of the mousetrap, and then you want to hit these two trampolines to get up to the meat hook. And you can grab the collectible that was super duper missable earlier, but now you can get it, because you can only get it during this mission. So keep that in mind. Make your way all the way to the end, and then hit the switch, and then activate the rat coil. This should send you across the market back into the freezer area. You want to make your way through here until you get to this part. You're going to roll the ball into the scallops and lower this meat hook. And then what you want to do is you want to ride this thing up and then jump across the scales. And what you want to do now is you want to jump on this meat hook, and then you want to staircase your way up these three hooks. And there's going to be a collectible up here that you can only get during this mission, so keep that in mind. There's going to be one on a moving ceiling fan right here, but I'm also going to grab the one in the barrel that I skipped earlier, just because it's easier to jump from the ceiling fan down to get it, instead of trying to scale the ice to get it. But you know, if you have the skills, you can probably get it that way. But anyways, grab the one on the ceiling fan, and then the last one's going to be by the last switch you need to turn off in order to complete the mission. So just make your way across the ceiling fans, and make sure you grab any collectibles you see on the way. Your count should be at 84 right now, so almost done. So hit the switch, you should get an achievement, another main story achievement that you can't miss. Now we're going to head back to the ice tunnels, and you want to be in the middle fish market area, and then you want to start the Music of Mollusk's main mission. After you clear the lobsters, you're going to have these fish mobiles, I guess, here, and there's going to be one that's overturned. You want to make sure you grab the collectible that's on that. Very easily missable, and you can only get it during that mission. Alright, after that we're going to tackle some of the ones that we left out in the wild that I had a lot of trouble finding, so I'm going to give you some advice to find it. There's going to be one in the bakery area. Very hard to get because the little kid is walking around, so you have to time it where the little kid has his back towards you and you can quickly grab it and run away before getting killed by him. The next one is going to be all the way up here in the fruit stand. This is going to be on the wooden crate. There's a handful of them here that we didn't get, so I'm getting them now. And just grab it. It's right up here. Super duper easy. And there's another couple of ones we can see in this area that I overlooked. But there's going to be one behind the cardboard boxes right there on that platform. So you can either try to jump there or we can take the safe way and tightrope. But just jump in front of the boxes and then make sure you grab it. There we go. And there's one on that hot sauce bottle right there. So just drop down where it's safe. So I'm going to drop down right here so I can avoid getting killed by the hot sauce. And what you want to do is you want to jump onto the trampoline because you can't take the boxes up, unfortunately. So hit the trampoline and that should take us to the table, and we got to go all the way around, but we can grab it right over here and move on. So we're going to make our way over to the conveyor belts. There's going to be two here. There's one on each conveyor belt. There's this one where you have to do a jump off of the railing to get, and the last one is going to be on the other conveyor belt. So there's two conveyor belts in the back area. Make sure you grab all of them, and you have to take trampolines up to grab them. So make sure you hit the trampoline and then get up here, grab your collectible, and you can move on. So, using the starting area as a reference again, this time we're going to head straight. This is during the last mission, so any mission-based ones that you haven't gotten, like the ones in the freezer, you want to make sure you get during this mission. So there's one in the freezer that appears during this mission, so what you want to do is you want to take the lower path. So this one's very, very easy to miss because the only reason you'd ever see it is if you messed up this part and dropped down and like saw it while trying to backtrack to the start. But if you did this flawlessly your first run, you can very easily overlook that. So make sure you grab it by the buckets. Very easy to miss, as well as the freezer getting locked at the end of the mission, which is a super bummer because you have to play the whole game over again. So keep that in mind. The next one is going to be on top of the boxes. I showed this one earlier. You could have got this when we were scaling the electric wires, but I'm getting it now. It's by the bottle and the scale right here. Make sure you grab that. Next one is going to be by the fruit stand. It's going to be what the garlic is. So look for the garlic and you want to grab it. So just make your way over there, and then you can jump from the thing of lettuce right here, or like asparagus, whatever vegetable that is. You can make a running jump and just try to grab it. There we go. And then the last two, there's going to be one that was super duper hidden because you never ever go here. You want to take a left, and it's going to be right over here across a puddle of water and a crab. There's a mini game back here too, but make sure you grab that. It's all by its lonesome. Very, very easy to miss. And the last one, which had me struggling for a couple hours to find, is going to be to the right of the starting area. It's right behind the hand truck, so make sure you grab that. That's it for this video, and don't forget to check back soon for more.